Hey all, I hope you guys are doing well. We are keeping well under the circumstances. The world feels like it's coming to an end.
It is coming to an end.
I don't believe it's coming to an end. I'm trying to keep a very positive attitude. We just came back from sort of like a out of town experience, and don't want to call it a vacation because it was not. It was more like working out of town and
Location.
a vacation. Mr. E actually has been a strong comic relief since this whole thing started. But we are trying to survive like the rest of the world. It's kind of sad that, this new decade that we were all so hopeful for, it's kind of starting out with a bang. But at the same time, we are trying our best to remain positive because there's just no other way. Anything else we do has no value. So we have to just remain hopeful. Yes, it is scary because you don't know when and what and how and, where, like this thing could land. And so you just have to do what you can control, which is basically keep a clean kitchen. I need to go clean my kitchen and clean hands and clean everything and really put things into perspective. This we can't really control beyond what we can control, right? Like making sure that we quarantine ourselves as much as possible and make sure that we wash our hands, the things that you all heard about. But I'm trying not to be, like panic. So as I said, we did go out, and outside actually there's pollen. So a lot of us have scratchy throats right now, and because it's end of winter here in North America, and so like trees out there blooming and they're absolutely beautiful, but that comes with a lot of pollen and a lot of allergies for some people. And I'm in a way pretty much fortunate in that for pretty much since I moved to America, I feel a little bit of, like pollen season, but overall it doesn't affect me that much. But yeah, it's a very scary time, and I've been keeping tabs on my kids, making sure keeping tabs on my friends, sending out information I find useful for myself, and just trying to keep everyone like in my thoughts as always. And I'm worried, obviously. Luke is at school, and he's around like other people, and I'm sure people who also travel around the world as well. So but at their school right now, they are pretty much all the classes are canceled, and most schools pretty much across America, the schools have been moved to online, and fortunately most of these universities do have the infrastructure to do that. And so they're gonna be taking classes online, so that kind of gives me a little bit of hope. And all of us, like one of the things that's that's important, obviously, that most of us grew up with is washing our hands. This reminds me growing up in South Africa, and being surrounded by things that you had no control over, like a government that doesn't work, meaning you live in a place where there's just so much trash around you. And I even remember as little kids, our hospitals didn't even have dumping grounds for needles that they were using in the hospitals. I remember distinctly playing outside, and we as kids picking up those needles, playing nurse and all those things. You know how little kids play, pretend like we play like teacher, play nurse, play all sorts of careers that we were aspiring to be as children. And so things like that we had no control over, because our parents really all they did was work and just live one day at a time. And so at schools, in our schools, they've always stressed, like things like washing your hands, making sure that you live a very hygienic life. And so that's how we controlled everything. So we controlled what we can control, and basically I'm tapping into that again, reminding myself that I can only control what I can control and nothing else. So yeah, it's kind of scary, but like most people, we're trying to keep it light. We were actually, Mr. E, first, he went all over to find as much stuff as he can, and he was able to find, guess what? Toilet paper, napkins, and tissues, and pretty much everything that we needed, like water and stuff like that, just to have, because we don't know how long this thing is going to last. And that's what's making it so scary. And if you live in America right now, all shelves are empty because people are buying up everything. I wish I had stocks in those companies that are selling everything right now. But pretty much
the stocks will be worthless because the stock market is tanking every day.
Yeah, the stock market is tanking, but I'm sure the ones that are selling all those products right now are the ones who are making all the money, and they will hopefully rebound. But anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me leave it at that. So, but I should say I wish I was running one of the stores. But anyway, yeah. It was a challenge a little bit for us to find what we needed. In fact, yesterday he went to the store, and he had to come back because the lines were too much. And today he tried again. Fortunately, he was able to get in and was able to find the things that he was looking for. So, but yeah, it's a big challenge. And so we were laughing about it because just like everyone, we're trying to keep things light. So we're sitting here on the table. He's right here, by the way. And you can, we just finished eating lunch. And so he looked at me, and we were just talking about this coronavirus because that's the only thing that we've been pretty much talking about, and so he says to me, when the food runs out, and he looks at me, and I jump in, I'm like, you better not eat me when food runs out. And then he says, I'm not going to go hungry when there's meat right in front of me. and my grill is working. That reminded me of Luke and his obsession with the Hunger Games and the Purge. Yeah, it is scary times, but we're trying to laugh about it as much as we can because really we can control this. And I hope you guys are keeping well. Then stay safe. Don't forget. Oops, sorry. I told you I just finished eating. Don't forget to take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, keep calm, and remind your people, your loved ones, how much you love them, because you don't know. But fortunately, this thing, it's not like it attacks you and you die. You can always say what you need to say, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, and I thought I should just make this short video. And as you can see, I'm on my in my pajamas pretty much all day. Gosh, I have an excuse to actually wear pajamas all day, as if I needed one, But yeah, everybody take care out there and take care of your loved ones. Okay, bye. Hope you guys are doing well and keep well. And let me know how your part of the world is dealing with this, because here in America, it's a shutdown. Everything is shut down. International flights are shut down. Our schools are shut down. Grocery stores are running out of stuff, and it's just a mess. Economically, this is going to be very severe. And so that's actually, apart from obviously the natural disaster that can come out of this, we may end up having an economic disaster as well, which is never good. No matter who you are, you want the economy to do well, because we're so much dependent on the economy doing well. So it kind of worries me a bit in that sense. But yeah, I hope everything comes back in life again.